All right, people. I apologize for what happened. I had to pay for some stuff. Yeah, we back now. So where was I? I was talking about just I guess the main thing I was stressing was just how these women have a lack of actual creativity and a lack of under it takes to generate wealth, which is to be expected. But I just think a lot of them are real ignorant, and I think these dudes are stupid. That's why most of these football players and athletes wind up broke. Most rappers have a flash in the pan of wealth. They don't even get you a rapper with a hit single will be lucky to probably be rich for 6 months, to feel rich for about 6 months. 6 months to 9 months in America, we'll go from a song being hot and hitting the streets to touring to it's old and we don't like it no more in like maybe a 8 month run, unless the shit catch on the internet or somebody you got to dance or something. White folks catch on, then next thing you know, it's a you know. But Trinidad James broke his hell. He had a little 8 9 month run when he was that dude, and he broke. Now I ain't heard nothing from Trinidad James. And you notice everybody that's in music is always talking about the next song or the next. This is one of the things you probably can learn and take from this is that as black people, as people, period, not just black, but people, period, I think a lot of times where we mess up at is we fail to educate ourselves on wealth. We fail to educate ourselves on, wealth. Like that's the thing. Like one of the biggest things you could do is read the book Richest Man in Babylon and apply the principles in that book from Arcad and all that. If you could do that, that will actually probably bring you back to where you were financially, and you won't have to struggle so much. Exactly. It says dudes created like they spend their wealth, like they created their wealth, but it was given to them. Rappers are the worst because they tricking off on a high interest loan. Exactly. Damn. Trinidad James got booked for $800. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. And he probably ain't getting booked, but maybe once or twice a month. Because don't nobody give a damn. Who want to see Trinidad James? I don't. I know dudes that ain't never blew up like he did and get 2,500. That's a shame. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. Now, what if you'd have popped the baby out by Trinidad James? What that gonna do? What if you'd have popped the baby out? I'm not doubting it. I'm not doubting it. I'm not agreeing with you, Jonathan. I'm not disagreeing with you. I believe you. I can believe you. I think a lot of these rappers are just a great example of what I'm talking about. You probably got some stupid ass strippers or something in Atlanta probably pop babies out by the nigga. They was sleeping with. I see chicks sleeping with Welvin the Great. Like bad women be messing with Welvin. A lot of these chicks are really kind of they elementary pimping. I mean elementary hoeing. Like if you gonna be that, first of all, you gonna be a hoe. That means you're a hoe. Okay, whore, hoe, whatever you want to call it. That's what you are, right? So if you gonna do it, be smart. If I'm doing that shit, I'm positioning myself with a guy who I know for a fact that if I get with him, we going straight to the bank. Like, nigga, I don't want, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit that happened to me. This is factual, right? I'm not gonna tell y'all, none of this is a lie. There's this woman, she was, let's say she was probably in the late 40s, early 50s, still nice looking black lady. This was around when I lost my comedy club and I was broke. Um, and I was single. I wasn't dating nobody, and I still had a few dollars, so I would kind of eat out and stuff. So she had this place, this medical weight loss place, right? She owned it. She was the first medical weight loss place in Montgomery, and I went there, and I was trying to get some shots and stuff like that. She started flirting, talking with me and flirting with me. I'm like, whatever. She ain't bad looking. I hit it. That's what I'm thinking to myself, right? But I ain't studying the lady, right? So I'm minding my business. So I was where was I? I was at a restaurant eating. I was out at it's Tapa or whatever, this Mexican restaurant, getting me some whatever I was eating. And she came in there. She said, "Oh, come sit with me." So I sit with her, we talking, whatever. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, y'all? So anyway, me and her sitting up there talking, right? Next thing I know, She gives me her number or whatever. We start talking on the phone. And so at the time, I was unemployed. I had no money. So she was, all she was talking about, she wanted to have sex, and she was talking about how attractive she thought I was. And, always, every time I come around, she rubbed, which was a turnoff. Like, I'm like, okay, you ain't a bad looking woman. I probably would have took you a little bit more serious if you wasn't rubbing all of my arms and legs every time I see you and shit. Like, that shit was a major turnoff, right? So what happened was my homeboy was there with me that night. So we got in the car, like, man, that chick got money, man. She making this, she doing that. She got a house out there and so and so. Man, you ought to do. And I ain't wild like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, man. I say, so she called me. And we talked on the phone a couple of times. And she told me she wanted to, because I told her, she started asking me what I wanted to do. So I went on this website. At the time I was really getting into selling stuff. I said, what would be smart? Christmas is coming up. And I would love to order about 5 or 6 scooters from China. And this was like, they still ain't got them scooters over here. Like them electrical motorcycles, but they look the big ones. I ain't talking about the little small ones that kids ride, right? I'm talking about big ones. And so I said, man, we could get these. They got like little 250s and stuff for adults that they sell in China. They straight electric. And I talked to the people, man, they was talking about like $2,000, $1,500. Not, some of that was just the first one. That was just like if you bought one. But if you bought a whole container, I think they started at 5. If you buy 5 of them, they'll give them to you like $800 a piece. I was like, shit, man, we could buy like 5 of them, put them in the mall, put a display up, and then put a cell phone number or website up, and then let people come put layaway on it. And they got to put 20% down, and we finance it for like, I don't know, about $2,500, because a Ninja run you about $4,000, so you couldn't sell it for $4,000. But I figure you can get $2,400 for $2,500. It was like October, Christmas coming up, She kept calling me and wanting to spend time with me because really she wasn't studying that shit, what I was saying. What she really was trying to do was sleep with me, right? And I knew that's what she was, but I said, I'm gonna see if she gonna break this bread and do this thing. So we went to the mall and we walking there and we talking to the people at the kiosk. See, I'm not like me. And I know guys that I'm gonna tell you what happened. So we go in there. She put down a deposit. So I'm thinking, oh shit, we finna do a kiosk, right? And so one of her friends had came to town that day, and her friends was like, girl, you don't let him make no fool out of you. He just wants your money, this, that. And your friend was from Orlando, right? So long story short, what she wound up doing was just putting the kiosk in the mall and really signing people up for her medical weight loss business, which was an ingenious idea because she told me on her own mouth she made $100,000 that month. It was like November to December. Around Christmas, she made $100,000. She said that was her best month ever. But she was bitching because the kiosk cost $5,000 the month of December. Plus, that's it, $5,000 plus you have to pay half insurance. So she was upset about that shit. But I'm like, why are you upset? You paid $5,000 and you made your best money ever. Because people in the month of December, you have 1 million people come through Eastdale Mall in Montgomery, right? I worked at the mall. She gave me a job to work at the mall. I was getting like $8 an hour, which ain't shit. But that's what I was getting. So I wasn't tripping about it. I'm like, well, I got a job. At least I can work, But long story short, one day she came up to the mall. Now, this is the crux of this story. She came up to the mall. She's sitting in there. And at the mall, I used to have to dress up and, have on nice stuff. So I had some boots and some sweaters and stuff and little scarves. I would dress like for real because it's mostly women. So I'm putting on my good Von 9 and, because I'm trying to sign people up, and I'm signing a lot of people up. So as I'm doing it, I had signed up. I think over like a month, I signed up like 80 people, just me by myself, which that's a lot. If she getting $100 to $200, per customer coming in the door sometime, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, long story short, now take him out. I'm just one person, but let me say this. So what happened? Long story short, she basically came in. She sat in there that day. She was talking to me, telling me how, she said, well, look, why don't you, I shit you not, y'all don't think I'm lying. She said, why don't you marry me? Let's have a ceremony. And I'll give you a house. She said, I get your own apartment. She said, I get your own apartment. And I'm sitting there, is she crazy? Right? I'm gonna get you an apartment and I'll give you $40,000. You know what I'm saying? All my friends think you're attractive. I always want to have my own wedding ceremony and this and that. And I'm sitting like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. And at the time I had met somebody I was really into. I said, no, I don't think that'll be a good idea. She said, and I said, besides, $50,000, come on, man. I say, if you want to come with 7 figures for me to even consider some shit like that. And she was like, who the hell you think you are? I said, I don't think I'm nothing. I don't think I'm nothing. I'm just saying, I'm not finna fake marry you and I'm not lying. This is all factual. I said, and on top of that, I done made $50,000 on my own. I done made more than that. And you know, because this was after the housing bubble. So she would always throw off and make little comments too about, well, if you so smart, why this and why that? She one of them type. So I never took her serious because I knew went upside her head talking to me like that because she really had a slick mouth on her. But she came in the mall one day and propositioned me to marry her. And I told her ass, if you want me to marry your ass gonna have to spend some money, and you have to really come with it financially for me to even think like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wouldn't do nothing like that. Now, what's the moral of this story? Oh, let me tell you what else happened. So when I guess she got mad, right? So about a week later, I'm in the mall, I'm working. It's this other dude that worked with her that had been sleeping with her, right? So I guess they started back sleeping together with her because I wasn't feeling her like that. You know, once I really got around her. So I guess they was having sex or whatever. So she brought him to the mall and she probably spent like $1,000 buying this nigga Jordans and take in mind, at the time I'm broke. I'm making $8 an hour, so I'm broke. But you ain't finna. I know what it's like. I've tasted real money. I done made $600,000 in 12 months. At this time, I knew what I was capable of. So just because she went to the mall and spent $1,000 with this nigga, and she come to the mall with him, and he laughing and grinning, I guess she been talking about me. And I'm sitting there looking, and I'm like, okay. You know, and then when she left him, I told her, I said, look, I said, you can take him to the mall and buy him stuff. You ain't gonna get me with no little shit like that. I said, I want businesses. I want some real shit. I want businesses. I want to create opportunity for myself. I don't want to just be at the mall buying no damn Jordans, man. That's the shit that get me. And the dude, now this dude was like a personal trainer. You know, I guess she felt like, okay, well, she gonna try to make me jealous. I didn't like her ass, and I was into somebody else at the time anyway. We were starting to really get serious by the end. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But that's the thing. The moral of the story, females, if a dude is gonna come and if you're gonna get with a guy and he's gonna do something for you, or y'all want to get around these guys and they tricking off spending money, make sure that these dudes do something that you can financially benefit from long after he's gone. Getting these dudes to buy you shoes, getting these dudes to take you on trips like Marjorie dumbass. You and Steve, you spent $2 million on a trip. $2 million. Let that sink in for a second. These chicks that's getting with these dudes like Adrian Peterson, Terrell, how many got a baby by T.O.? All you can do is say my son's father is Terrell Owens. That's the only claim to fame you got. I'm sure you probably ain't getting no child support. And now you're raising a child on your own. A lot of these women that do these dumb things, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think Lori Harvey deserves any credit for being a hustler or she just because she's finagled her way into that lifestyle to be see what she gets out of it. Because good example, look at Cassie, right? Cassie was with Diddy. Diddy was fucking her, didn't give a shit, right? They never had a kid. Cassie wound up dumping Diddy for a white trainer, and now she in a relationship. Good for Cassie. But I'm gonna tell you something. That nigga took 10, 15 years of your life. He took your youth. And what did you get for it? What did Cassie get out that shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that a woman should come at a guy like, I'm gonna just use you, this and that. But these niggas know at that level, you know it's a business transaction. You know it is. At that point, when you a guy that couldn't get a dime to sniff your way if you was money yourself, you was made of money. You couldn't get a dime to sniff your way before you got money. You know what I'm saying? That's a terrible analogy, but you guys get what I'm saying. If you was a guy that couldn't get a woman to look your way until you got money, then you pretty much should be aware and cognizant of the fact that dealing with this woman moving forward, she's pretty much around you for the monetization of the situation. Let's keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? And so, dudes, man, y'all need to understand how to sift these women. And secondly, if you're gonna be with a guy, gonna play that game, make sure that you get your chips up and that you smart with it. A lot of these chicks are stupid. I can't stand Lori Harvey. I can't stand her mama. I don't like her. And the reason I don't is I don't like women that are clout chasers that try to get around men and they don't have a lick of talent, but they feel entitled. Lori Harvey is just like her mama. Marjorie Harvey has an entitlement mindset. She feels like I'm entitled to these guys with this multi-million-dollar. And you ask them why? Because I'm a beautiful woman. That's it. You don't have no talent. Not only do you not have no talent, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they say Steve Harvey has been liquidating a lot of his assets. Why? Because of Lori ass. Because of her. A lot of shit. He probably repositioning his spending because he knows I'm gonna be broke with this woman if I don't. But that's why they say Steve been selling a lot of shit. Why? Because of her. You shouldn't have to reposition your. That tells me one thing. You was with a woman that when you had money, she spent a lot of it. So what that tells me is you not allowed. You really like. Let's say you was making 100 million, grossing 70 million, 40, whatever a year. She probably was running through 30, 40, 35, 40 of it. Like it ain't shit. And I hate to hear niggas think that they got so much money. Baby, I could take care of you. Yeah, you can do it now. I know niggas that sold dope. I know niggas that played league. I've met rappers. I've met all types of people that had money and then they talk about, and older dudes do this too. Older dudes that can't compete with younger guys, they come talking about their money. A woman will steal your ass out of house and home. They just will. Never what you need to do or what you don't need to do is try to come with your pocketbook first. I'm the pocketbook. Come with your wallet first. If you try to get a woman with your wallet, this shit ain't gonna ever work out in your favor. It just won't. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas that try to get with strippers and sleep with the stripper and they feel like, okay, I slept with her. Okay, that last time we did it for free. She spent the night last time. I'm like, nigga, let me tell you something about me. And I know some people are cool with drinking. Let me tell you something. If a woman is with me and I bought her, it doesn't feel the same. And I know that sounds whack, but I'm just telling the truth. I ain't one of these dudes that's on it like you gotta have game type guys. I'm not one of those. But I do feel like a man, if you with a woman and that woman is with you and you had to spend money to get with her and get her to be in your company, is she really with you? Is she really down? And if Adrian Peterson and Terrell Owens lost a track in the NBA and all that, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And these women are still around, they still down, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling a lot of these women are down for fame or the actual prestige to say I'm with Terrell Owens, who's famous, broke than a motherfucker. Them niggas everywhere. Every damn near. Sorry, people. Lost my connection. But yeah, I've met many guys that have played in these positions, played on these teams, played professional basketball, football, and they wind up broke. You know what I'm saying? Getting with the wrong woman can do a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these women that you see, like Marjorie and Miss Jackson and stuff like that, those are the wrong. So we need to teach our boys, look, man, if you young and you trying to plan to have millions of dollars, you really need to know how to hear this sad man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not honestly, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really some of the stuff where Steve Harvey was coming from when he got into it with Monique, I actually agreed with. I feel like man is in a financial position. When you're in a financial position, you don't always want somebody to fuck it up. But that doesn't necessarily mean you need to be cooning just because you don't vocally go out and blow up your spot, blow up your situation. So it's a catch-22 with Steve, because Steve actually, and somebody said that in my last video when I was talking about that, Steve goes into the community and boys can't. Steve do a lot of shit for black boys that I don't see a lot of people doing that's calling him a coon. You know what I'm saying? So half the people that call Steve Harvey coon ain't doing what he doing. So I'm not an anti-Steve Harvey guy. I just doing. So I'm not an anti-Steve Harvey guy. I call it down the middle. And I tell you what, me and Diddy would have had a fucking problem. If that was me, if a nigga years old fucking with my daughter and she's 22, I'm gonna have a problem with it for a myriad of reasons. And see, my thing is, as much as Steve gives advice, dating advice on these damn shows, his woman, that speaks volumes to the woman and what she instilled in her daughter for her to be out here doing the shit she doing. Double crossing his ex to talk to his daddy. That's a scam. If somebody had told me that shit on paper, told anybody that shit on paper, they'll be like, that's foul as hell. And Steve will say that. I guarantee you, if you wrote a strawberry letter and say, hey, I was with the son, but now, and I think he actually did a letter for that. I need to go find that shit. I think Steve Harvey actually did a strawberry letter where the girl was talking to the father after she talked to the son. And I guarantee you, Steve didn't hold back because it wasn't Lori. You see what I'm saying? I guarantee you, Steve at that time probably said some shit and was probably really telling the truth and told her as the truth, like, you hoeing. That's what you doing. You straight up hoeing. Like, that's not cool what you doing. And I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what? I'm going to say what makes me think Steve didn't instill these qualities in his daughter. He might have, but I doubt it. I doubt that a man, come on, guys, help me now. What man is going to teach his daughter it's okay to be hypergamous, but it's about, when I say hypergamy in the sense of thinking long-term, setting yourself up, that's good. But then you got to have some morals too. You got to have a soul. You can't just be this damn evil, twisted bitch out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a soul. You can't just be out here double-crossing your ex-boyfriend with his dad. Like, what the fuck, man? I don't think Steve instilled that in her. He might have told her to pick a guy that's doing well for himself and get you a guy. That's probably it. But I'm going to say that was the mom. I believe that. I don't even think Steve had too much to do with that. I don't. I think she learned those principles from her mother. Because let's look at her mom's track record. This is the mom. This is Steve. Steve will dump a woman. When Steve get around a beautiful woman, he'll forsake everything and fuck his life up. I'll give you that. Now that I can say is Steve. If his son was doing some shit like that, one of his sons we find out did some dumb shit like that, I'll be like, yep. That's Steve. He probably learned like father, like son. I would say that. But the daughter is jumping from dude to dude to dude in the industry. She gets engaged to a guy who's a millionaire soccer player. Good dude. Steve made a post literally 4 months ago telling me how proud he is. He likes the young man. And here she is up here kissing all up on Diddy in a couple of months. Just dump that dude. You know what I'm saying? Future. She been fucking with Future. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. She been fucking with Future. She been fucking with all the dudes in the industry that we know of. Trey Songz, any girl that done fuck with Future, I ain't got nothing to say to her. When Future was up there telling me it's over for you thoughts out here, he was talking about her ass. He was talking about her when everybody found out she was trying to play Trey Songz with Justin Combs. That's who he was talking about. It's over for you thought. That's when he made that video. That's who he was talking about. Lori Harvey. Go look this shit up. I'm sorry. She out here hoeing. And my thing is, at the end of the day, I blame the mom. Because a lot of that shit you do learn from your mother. I believe that. Your mother teaches you how to be a lady. You know what I'm saying? Your father protects you, but your mother's supposed to teach you how to carry yourself and be chaste and don't be out here. If you come from money, but you still chasing money, that's got to be your mama. Because your mama like that. You seen your mom chase money. Men do it intentionally, unintentionally. They tend to teach things that will either A, keep a woman single, or B, be unrealistic as hell, or C, coddle their daughter to death. In a sense, yes, but I'm gonna tell you something. Statistically, let's look at that demographically. Okay, let's look at that with the statistics. Okay, a woman is raised, right, in a house with a father and a mother. And you got another girl who's raised by a single mom. Who's gonna be the most fucked up? Who's gonna probably be out here not hoeing? Who's gonna probably be out here and be a good, example of what you would want your daughter to be? And who's gonna probably be a slut? I will take my chances I'll go with B. I would go with the one that was raised in the single mom household. That's just me. statistically, you can look at every statistic. Everything that's bad, I guarantee you, girls from single family households, single mom households, are probably, and I'm not shitting on moms, single moms, in the sense, I'm sure a lot of them are raising good girls, and a lot of them ain't. But when you do, I bet you the chances are, demographically, she's from a house where it's mostly women that have been, in single moms. I mean, we see this all the time. Let's look at just look at the demographic. Look at prison. Look at every bad demographic, and then say, okay, now they had both parents in the house. She came up with both parents in the house. I would think that she got that from her mom most of the time. I don't blame Steve for that. I think Steve didn't do his job. I will agree. I'll agree. Steve is definitely culpable in this situation. If she thinks like that, she has to answer to that. But now she's grown and she has to answer to it. She get 90% of the blame. Yeah, Steve gets some of the blame too, because like, what was you teaching this girl? Like, you can't just, and this is what I was talking about, you can't just throw your kid in a school, in a good quality school, and move to the suburbs and think that's good parenting. That's not good parenting. See, that's something, that's a luxury that you give your kids. Parenting ain't got nothing to do. And I'm knock on wood. I got a son. I hope he don't wind up having me at the courthouse, Lord willing. But what I'm saying is, parenting is not just a good house, a nice neighborhood, and a good school. Kid, you can fuck up by not instilling certain principles and core values in your kids. So you need to have conversations. You need to get them to talk, get them to trust you, have that type of relationship with them where they feel like they can talk to their parents so that they can say and express who they really are on the inside, so that you can explain why that is immoral. Like, if you got a child right now and you see that they did that, what demographics besides prison? Oh, you talking about like single moms? Shit. So wait a minute. Wait. Are we trying to honestly debate whether it is more optimal for a child to be raised in a single mom versus a father mother situation? Clearly, I'm not even gonna take that serious. Clearly, they joking. Nobody really believes that a child is better off being raised without a father. No, nobody believes that. I'm not even gonna get. Y'all be trying to get me to fly off on a handle, man. Y'all know better than that. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Like, but let's be honest. If you look at it, man, a lot of times I've seen people with their kids when these people, Nika, you tripping, you being funny. You trying to be funny. You laughing right now. I bet you is. You don't believe that. You don't believe that shit. You can't believe that. But that's what I'm saying. So, like, a lot of times, man, I've seen it where people try to run to the suburbs and do this. Well, I took my child, put him in a good school. I took my child, and then they still do crazy shit. So you got to kind of be on top of it. And I'm not knock on wood. Believe me now, I got a little boy too. So I'm not saying it may be their day to day, mine tomorrow. I might be embarrassed by something he does. You know what I'm saying? So prayerfully, kids, sometimes you can give them the best, you can do everything, and they still go against you and tell you that you need to go and deal with. Those kids will still do something awkward and go against everything you teach them. Kids rebel. That's what they do. They go through phases. I think I've even seen that chemically. At a certain age, kids in their mind, the way they're hormonal, they have to rebel. So just prayerfully, that rebellion may be a little lip here and there, if you're lucky, and not your ass at the courthouse because he done shot up and robbed a damn liquor store, even though you got him in a private school or some shit. I've seen people do dumb shit like that. I know people that was doing shit, robbing stores and shit, and their parents had money, but they doing dumb shit and they getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. They do tend to rebel. So it's like, I just pray. You know what I'm saying? I'm prayerful about it. And another thing, let's see. Somebody said something earlier. It says, NC Work says, true, see if you can find a way. Also, maybe if your finances will allow it, get married in another country. I'm going to tell y'all like this, man. I know a lot of us is black men on YouTube and stuff. A lot of us don't travel. We don't have passports. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all something, and you don't have to believe me now. You can probably, some of y'all don't believe me because a lot of people that are on the YouTube preaching to the contrary. But I'm gonna tell you what I know from factual time, months spent in countries, years totally, actually, if you probably add it all up of time in a lot of these Latin countries. I played in Brazil, I played in Puerto Rico, I played in Mexico, I played in Paraguay, and I played in Mexico. Well, I played in Mexico City. Dominican Republic. I ain't playing Dominican Republic. I just visited Dominican Republic. But let me say this: these countries and a lot of these, and of course I've been to Africa a lot too. But let me say this: women in foreign countries ain't too much different. I know we think we give these women, and this is where they fuck us up because we give them, we project that these women are so much more virtuous, and that's when you fuck up. When you give a woman credit and think she an angel because she's more, not necessarily, she's not as, she don't give you as much lip, or she may cook your food and bring you her plate. Them women be selfish than a motherfucker. Selfish. They will run your ass broke. I know people. I've been overseas and seen, I'd have told y'all I went out of town and went out of the country and seen women. Yeah, them foreign women got game. That's what I'm saying. These foreign women will get your ass faster than anybody. You really got to know what you're talking about. When you start talking about going overseas and getting a woman from a foreign country, you better know what the hell you doing. You better know what you're doing. And unless you talking about, well, I ain't gonna bring her back. Like, well, shit, man. I mean, you don't even understand what the real concept of marriage is. Then if you gonna have to marry a woman, fly your ass back because you ain't got enough money to stay over there for the rest of your life. So you fly your ass back. You got a wife in Brazil, and you see her ass every 2 months. You go out there and sleep with her. Okay, yes, she your wife for 2 months. And her cousin, that's her husband, or that's her boyfriend, her cousin. But he's smart. What he'll do is, I ain't gonna say smart, he conniving. What he'll do is he'll tell her to fuck you, suck you, and he'll whoop her ass if she don't. A lot of these dudes in foreign countries ain't like us. See, American men, we'll be like, fuck it, we'll be broke before I let you sleep with another nigga. That's how we are. Them foreigners, them dudes over there where you got real unemployment, real fucked up, like you know, these government programs and shit, these socialist countries where these folks are living damn near sleeping in dirt floors and shit. Let me tell you something. And you over there and they like, oh, well, you can fuck somebody and get $100 out of them? You better do it. That's how they look at it. Because in their mind, they like, shit, that's a month's salary. To me, that's, you know, we like $100. Some of these people will work jobs and make $30, $40 a week, man. You know what I'm saying? And she beautiful, but you get over there and you think, oh, she beautiful. She's this. She's not American. I went through that phase. I ain't gonna lie. I did. I went through that phase too when I first got over. Oh my God, this is so much better. And when I hear it, I laugh. When I hear dudes say that shit, I laugh. Like when I see the people in the comment section, get your woman from Brazil. Get your woman. Like, okay, you gonna probably get, okay. Like you still, this is why you don't see this demographically. A lot of those guys are marrying these women when they go over there either. A lot of these, well, it's for a few reasons. First of all, a lot of these dudes don't want to be married. They just want to have sex with beautiful women. As many as they can. They don't really care about having a family and raising. Because if you really care about having a family, you won't be talking about having a wife way in a foreign country. You can't. Ain't no way in hell you gonna have your wife way in a foreign country. Let's say you get her pregnant. What you gonna do? You gonna leave her ass in Brazil, let your children be raised over. So now you pretty much done created a single mom and you send her a little paycheck and go down there and fuck her every couple of months. That's what that is. That's not really a real family. If you really want to be a father to your children and be productive and raise your kids and be there with your children every day, then you got to marry that woman and you got to either go down there and stay with her and learn her language and move into her culture, or you got to bring her ass to America. And the niggas are scared to bring them to America. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't feel like they have enough influence over these women. They feel like they get them over there, get them in America, she'll get with other Dominicans, other Brazilians. Next thing you know, she out here cheating or she out here doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem I see with a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to tell the truth. But, you know, like I said, man, when it comes to going to these foreign countries, man, you got to be careful. Yeah, you're right. Long-term gain. That's right. You're saying this long-term gain. You know what I'm saying? I've seen these them damn Philippine women, them damn Brazilian. You know the Brazilians, they the queens of that shit. Dominicans, I mean, come on. Like, that's like America. You know what I'm saying? Dominican Republic. Ain't too much different. Like, you're going to have to go over. You want a woman that's Dominican, you got to go over there, get you an apartment, stay there, get a job, learn the culture, don't date nobody, Make sure you understand the culture, the way game is operated over there. Then you get you somebody. Because now you can understand that shit. You know the language. You think you gonna hop a plane, carry your ass over to Africa, Brazil, wherever, meet a chick on the weekend out of the club somewhere. Because that's the first place you're gonna go. It ain't like you finna go to work because you just over there for a week. You don't know nobody. So it ain't like you gonna meet people through your church or through meet real women that's out there trying to be checked. No, you might meet a girl that's in the club looking for an American 9 times out of 10. And that's what happens when you go to the DR. Most dudes I know, when they get a chick that they meet over there, you come back the next weekend and don't tell her. She gonna be in that same club talking to another American. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? But they seem so innocent and sweet. They got straight hair. They don't have no perm or weave. So you give them all this credit. I see that shit all the time. They call them choppy adoras. They game the shit out them dudes over there. I seen it. I mean, yeah, all women do want a man that can change their lives. I don't have a problem with that. But there needs to be like women eventually, you got to stop. Okay. You want a man that can provide and protect. Fine. Eventually you got to choose. And I heard one Bonita Bottom say this in a sermon one time. If a guy has millionaire potential and he's trying to grow some, if you so great and you so quote, she said anointed, if you so bad of a woman, why don't you birth it in him? Why don't you come and help him? The Bible says a wife is supposed to be a help me. You should help me. Lloyd Harvey taking this dude on a trip and spending $2 million. If that's not a help me, that's a damn parasite, a cancer. You see what I'm saying? A woman who thinks that this is normal for me to be riding in a $200 million jet with Drake. She thinks that's normal life. You better run. And a lot of them women that date these guys, that's how they think. You got women right here in Atlanta that done been around a couple of celebrities and fucked a couple of guys that's in the industry or slept with so-and-so's DJ or his producer or whatever. And I seen a chick I knew that was flirting with Jazzy Faye. Now, you know damn well, this chick was a beautiful woman. She all, yeah, Jazzy Faye's my friend. Jazzy Faye, she kept talking. I'm like, bitch, you just with this dude because he Jazzy Faye. You ain't studying him like that for real. You ain't finna catch this dude on the street and look at him and be like, it's Jazzy Faye. You know who he is. You know he's a record guy. She wanted to be an actress. So she thought he could help her. Like, this is the type of shit that I see a lot of times. Whereas a guy who may actually make a good father, who if he gets you pregnant, ain't gonna just send you a check, but he gonna be there with the children on their first day of daycare. He gonna actually play with his son. He gonna pray for him before he go to bed at night. He gonna be there with you. He ain't gonna be out in the street chasing every ass he see. That type of brother, that's the one you need. So you need to kind of find a happy medium, sisters. You don't just need to get with a guy that got money, like Floyd Mayweather. I wouldn't touch Floyd Mayweather or Nelly. I wouldn't have touched Nelly ass either. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey got with Marjorie. Marjorie is a cancer. Ain't no way. I don't give a fuck how bad Marjorie is. I wouldn't date her ass. I would not date a chick like that. I'm talking about the younger version. I ain't talking about now she older. But even when she was young, I would not have gave her the time of day. That's what I said about Lori. I said a chick like that, I see them from a mile away. She got a name for herself. She loves the attention. And now she let that shit run to her head. And she out here batting eyes all up in front of guys' faces and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. And, I don't knock a woman for wanting a good man. You know what I'm saying? But it says they got straight hair. Bro, I don't like kinky hair. You wrong for that one. This nigga always come in here. Y'all don't stop taking him serious. He always come in here to start some shit, man. You ain't getting me this week either, dog. I don't even know how to pronounce your damn name. That's right. I know you laughing your ass off. Y'all need to stop taking it. He come here. I don't like kinky hair. I like, come on, man. That's some self-hate bullshit. Y'all believe that shit? He don't believe that shit. It's probably a female or something. Might be a white boy. I don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you like this, man. A woman like Marjorie, I would stay away from. Certain women, I would stay away from. Marjorie just spent $2 million. If a woman come with you and say, okay, like when Nita Bottom made that sermon, and she was just talking about how a woman, if you really are all that, you would birth it. Like certain women you look at in certain married couples, and the woman is just as much a titan as the husband. Like one thing about Beyonce, I ain't the biggest Beyonce fan, but she did that song Upgrade. You know what I'm saying? And when she listened to the words of that song, You know what I'm saying? Say you need a real woman, you know what I'm saying? One that can complement the deal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Even and one thing, and I'm like, these chicks want to be like Beyonce, but y'all ain't really listening to the whole game. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna be Beyonce, damn it, didn't be Beyonce in the sense that Beyonce's a boss. These chicks ain't bosses. They want to look like bosses. You want to wear the nice clothes and be in the club in the VIP, niggas buying bottles and shit. You stand up there looking cute in your high heels and shit. That's all they want to do. You don't really want to own the fucking club. You don't want to be you don't want to be in the club celebrating. They shouting you out. You just closed $1 million deal or some shit. I don't know many women like that. Those are the ones that dudes want to wife up. If you got that, if you got the looks and you're a boss, that's why you think Beyonce with 3 kids right now. If she left Beyonce, if she left Jay, it'll be a line of niggas around the corner. You hear me? Half these niggas that's out here talking about they don't want a woman with kids would kill to be with Beyonce. And we all know why. It ain't just because she's a celebrity. It's because she a boss. You know what I'm saying? She talking about get your song played on the radio. Like she got like, I'm a woman with power. I got pull. I'm not just pretty. See what I'm saying? That's why Jay ain't leaving Beyonce. That's why she the baddest chick in the game. It ain't just because she got fame, she's celebrity, she can dance. No, she got power. Beyonce got clout. If Beyonce want to pull a dude, man, it ain't a nigga she can't have. But it's because of she a boss and she got her own shit. But then but then not only does she got her own shit, but she's still a wife, she's still a mother, she ain't with that fucking nigga kiss my ass. Now she sang about that shit and y'all dumb enough to go out here. Yeah, girl, I don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Look at Beyonce's life. Look at how she lives. She's saying one thing because the people give it to her and try to use her to sing that shit to have y'all out here fucked up. But when you look at her life and look at how she operates, she compliments her man. She got with a dude that's a boss. Look at how she did. She got with a dude that was ambitious. She ambitious. She's powerful. She owns businesses. She out here doing shit. She doing her thing. That's the type of chick. That's who Steve need. Steve don't need Marjorie. It's a big difference between a Beyonce and a Marjorie. All Marjorie do is do interviews and look cute. That's it. Marjorie ass ain't out here doing nothing but spending money. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Just like that movie, Why Did I Get Married? Now, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Jill Scott wasn't exactly a boss either. But when he got with that other chick, the dude from the movie G, when he got with that other chick, he was like, man, she's spending all my damn money. Like, you damn right. Like, this it's certain women. That's the thing. And women, I made a black women in consumerism. I talked about it in one of that video. Black women's consumerism or whatever I called it. And I talked about how women do dumb shit with money. Black women, if you're a woman and you listening to this, don't be a burden to a fucking man. Let me tell you something. That's why most athletes and rappers that been rich for a while, that been in the game for a while, they'll fuck a stripper, they'll fuck one of them dumb chicks. But when it comes to a chick they really wanted, a lot of old heads that's been in the game. I don't know what the fuck wrong with Diddy. Diddy's a different case. He probably don't even want to be with a woman. That nigga need to go get him a man because that's really what he about anyway half the time. But the older cats that's been in the league for a long, that played 25, they'll tell them young cats when they get in the league, man, stay away from them them strippers, and that's it. But of course they don't. Most of them don't. They wind up having babies with strippers and marrying them and shit like that. Because strippers a lot of times be the pretty women in the black community. They just don't have no talent, so they strip. They shake their ass. You know what I'm saying? I could take my clothes off and spread my legs and move up and down, and he threw me, I made $400 a night. I'm happy. That's how they think. But a old head will tell you, like, son, when you looking for a wife, that's why I know this gonna sound fucked up. I know it is, but it's the truth. This is why a lot of times them dudes wind up with white women. White women understand this shit. Even though I don't date white women, I don't think white women can touch black women. But a beautiful black woman that, like Marjorie, who is beautiful, who was beautiful when she was young. A lot of these women, they'll get with these white women. A lot of these dudes will get with white women. A lot of these professional athletes, they'll get with these white women. And them white women, now some of them be soccer mom leeches as well. Niggas, motherfuckers just stupid. Dudes just don't have no game half the time. I'm just be straight. Just be dumb. Like, get you a woman that, like, you ain't finna sit your ass at home. I'm making 30 million and you sitting at home spending 10 million a year and I'm making, 8 million a year. Oh, hell no. That should have happened one year. Now, oh, no. We're going to have to, no. It's gonna have to be a restructuring of the finances. That shit ain't finna happen. But a lot of these dudes don't have the balls to do that. And that's why you see damn near go watch Broke on ESPN 30 for 30. Just go watch it. Women. These dudes get in the league. They was in their dorm room, couldn't get a woman to sniff their way. And then all of a sudden they get in the league. Next thing you know, now they worth $100 million. They get $100 million contract. They sleeping with women that never looked their way. You know what I'm saying? What it may say, get head from girls that used to hardly speak. You know, that ain't something to be proud of, to be honest with you. That tell me one thing. Okay, she with you not because of money. Like Idris Elba. Idris Elba's a regular dude. Women want to sleep with him because he's famous. He in the movies. He ain't the best looking guy. Tay Diggs, not the best looking guy. But if you're in a movie and they play you like that, it's you know what I'm saying? So let's be wise, because I got some shit to do today. But yeah, a lot of people are looking for a come up. But even if you are looking for a come up, it's a smart way to come up. Like it's one thing to be a lazy come up. Like you want a lazy come up. People don't want to come up. They want to be taken care of. These chicks ain't, if I'm looking for a come up and I'm with Floyd Mayweather, you think I wouldn't hit that nigga up with some real biz? See, let me tell you something. You could be pretty, but Floyd, first of all, will probably take you a lot more serious if you come in and say, yeah, Floyd, I looked at the capitalization rate on this property. It's in a great area. The average household income in the nearest 5-mile radius is this. This is how much this is. This is the ROI, or return on investment on this property. I did this. You know, oh shit. Okay. That's a Beyonce. You know, that's a woman that you keep. You know what I'm saying? That's a woman that you'll be like, damn. Okay. So Idris got fans. Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is, look at it. Women that you keep have a different way about them. And women that you don't keep, you don't. That's why go listen to the song Upgrade. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like you want a guy, if you a boss, if you're out here and you trying to be a boss, you want a boss, you want a female like that's on that tip. You know what I'm saying? You want a woman that's on that tip, that's out here like, baby, let's get it. Let's get this money. That's a hustler. That's helping you. You looking like, okay, I'm worth 30 million, but I need somebody to come in here and help me co-sign. And I'm dating this celebrity. She coming in, she put her name down, and now the deal goes through. Like that type of shit. I can put in on a football team or some shit together. Because together we worth $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? That's how Jay got where he at. I ain't trying to be funny. Jay would have been fell off. Jay, the fact that he married Beyonce was probably the best business decision he made. He would not be Beyonce. He would not be Jay right now. I don't think he's a billionaire. Sorry, I don't. But he would not be where he is, where people think he's a billionaire, if it wasn't for him marrying Beyonce. He married a chick who everybody loves. White, black, on the planet. Everybody loves Beyonce. Just about. You'd be hard pressed to find a lot of Beyonce haters. You just will. You know what I'm saying? So that was a smart business decision, because not only is she a celebrity, but she actually does understand the business aspect. Coming from a girl group, her father, she been helping her dad. She was doing shit with her dad. Matthew knows. So I'm just saying that, she was doing a chain like it, but she did Darion jeans. She was trying to do, like, I'm sitting like, okay, why the hell did we hear this from these other chicks? Why Marjorie ain't got her own clothing line or some shit, doing some shit? She might have, I don't know. But if she did, she ain't doing it worth a damn. You spending $2 million on a trip, $2 million on one trip? What y'all going a week? You spent $2 million in a week. Shit. I'll divorce her ass. You Steve Harvey, nigga, you don't need her. You get you another woman. See, he think in his mind, he need the woman. He need her though. So I ain't gonna go there. That's that man bitch. And I don't know that lady, so I don't know. Maybe she cool. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she got certain traits about her that I don't know. But from what I see on the outside looking in, she ain't a keeper. She's not a keeper. And the fact that her daughter doing what she's doing tells you why you should probably leave that lady alone. You know what I'm saying? Because the daughter, like mother, like daughter, right? Yeah, like people, Beyonce, underage. Beyonce, I ain't trying to be funny. Beyonce, go look it up. I forget the lady's channel, but they say Beyonce lied about her age. So Beyonce might be about damn near 40. Real talk. I don't know for sure, but I'm just telling you. I mean, what you mean? The simping play into it, Mr. Granger? What you mean? Please expound, sir. Let's see. People don't want to build with others; they want you already established. Yeah, but I mean, it's a trade off for that shit though. Like I don't know. I mean, you do got dumb motherfuckers out there that get gamed up that will be with a woman and let her make her ass out of. It. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, if you like Steve Harvey, let that lady make her ass out of him. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. Beyonce still got cheated on. I mean, the man got a dick. I mean, shit. I mean, they don't just because he with Beyonce. He said, go listen to 44. In that album, he made a comment. He said, I don't want to lose what I have. He values and respects his wife and his family. Now, yeah, the man, I mean, shit. Any man, I don't care what nobody say. I can love your ass to death. You can be the baddest chick on the planet. That don't mean I ain't gonna see another fat ass and be like, damn, she got a fat ass. That's just. And Jay is Jay. Look at Lori Harvey in his face. What if we found out later on Jay-Z fucked Lori Harvey? Jay-Z slept with her, beat the brakes off her one time. Everybody will be, oh man, he cheated on Beyonce. Like Lori Harvey's pretty too. Like I don't care how good a woman is, how beautiful she is, what she brings to the table. Eventually, you're gonna see another woman that you find attractive, and it takes self-control. Celebrities, which is some of these celebrities don't have. So if you want a guy that's gonna be faithful to your ass or something like that, then a lot of this stuff you're gonna probably have to kind of cut back on. You can't have a man that got options. The more options he got, Jay-Z got. I mean, what woman can he not get with? Name a woman that wouldn't be looking at Jay-Z as a come up. Name one. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, Jay-Z probably can fuck with Michelle Obama if he wanted to. Like this, I'm not trying to be fun. Like certain dudes, like Will Smith, Jay-Z, these are dudes that, shit, man. I mean, they can get any woman they want. So you want this dude to go through his whole life, 85 years, and don't ever have a moment of weakness. Sometimes I'm not making excuses. She could have divorced him. That's on her. I mean, I ain't saying that it's right. I'm just telling you that doesn't mean nothing. People say Beyonce not a shape, and because I saw women in other videos talking about, well, you could be fat and you could be in shape like me, and Beyonce got cheated on. Like, so don't tell me that being beautiful doesn't help your man at least try to be faithful a little bit. So let's do a study. Find all the fat, out of shape women that got with their men and they were beautiful and in shape and gained a bunch of weight, and then find a bunch of women that are in shape and beautiful and stay in the gym and try to keep themselves. And let's look at their sex life and see who's having more sex consistently with their husband. The woman that's in the gym that got abs and trying to keep herself up, or the woman that gained all the damn weight and think, okay, well, you're supposed to love me anyway. I bet you the woman that's getting a lot of sex, and I don't care what a woman, the older a man gets, I don't give a damn how much you love sex. The older you get, the less you care about sex and the more you care about money and stuff like that. So if a woman is married to you and she getting all the sex out you, you gonna be like, damn, do I even got the energy to be trying to fuck? Yeah, she pretty, she cute. I would fuck her, but I got other shit. But if you hard up and you ain't sleeping with that woman because you ain't liking what you see at home, and you see this damn chick over here looking like a damn juicy steak, you gonna probably want to take some of it. That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? We can play the games if we want to. It doesn't make a difference. It makes a difference. Being in shape as a wife, your wife keeping yourself together will help the situation. Let's not play these games. I done taught my damn battery. I can't never go long on my battery, but I always let it go all the way down. Hey guys, shout out to all my students. I want y'all to come when you get a chance. Go to the website, check it out. I'm starting a new project next week. I'm finna go meet with the people and do my paperwork, so I can do background check and urine tests and all that. But Sub-Zero 3639, we have a class. I teach it nightly, Monday through Friday. I'm sorry, Monday through Thursday. And if you guys are interested, hit me up. Thank you. I'm down to 2%, y'all. So I got to get this thing off. If it's gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. Hold on. This phone is working kind of slow. There we go. See y'all.